All right. So if you will focus only in your online test, you will not be able to focus in your HR round. Now, if you're only focused in HR round, you will not be able to focus in your online test. And again, if you're only focused in TI, you will not be able to focus in other rounds. So basically, you will have to ensure that you are going through everything, right? You are preparing for your online test, you are preparing for your personal interview, you're preparing for technical interview, also you're preparing for your annual exam, because your total score needs to be maintained. You have your MCAT, you have your resume, you have your project, some of you are doing some courses as well. So lot of things. It is only possible to maintain everything if you will be able to focus in managing your time properly, effectively giving time to everything. All right. So this session will help you to do your time management properly. So let me take you through. I have a PPT. I have prepared one PPT for this. So I'll take you through that process. Okay. So you can understand. All right. So we will have a session regarding time management. All right. So what is time management? Let's understand that first. Okay. So lot of people have different conceptions, different opinion about time management. So let me tell you about, what is exactly time management. See, time management refers to managing time effectively so that the right time allocated to the right activity. So like I just mentioned, if I look at your life these days, it is really busy because your placement season started. You have your personal interviews, technical interviews, case study, group discussion, resume, your classes, your then you have to study by your own, and then you have exam. You have lot of other things, family as well, your own time as well. So much to do, right? So much of activity, but sometime I know it seems to be very hectic that how to manage so much of things. Sometimes students feel overloaded, over occupied, that too much to do and how to manage everything. So students, I need to tell you that I will tell you some quick tips, some strategies which will help you to focus on everything and giving proper time to everything, properly giving time to everything, rightly managing effectively, this time to every activity. That is called time management. So let me take you through the further details. So it is a quotation. It is rightly said, time is life. If you're wasting time, you're wasting life. See, today is what date? Today is 26th of May 2021. I am telling you, a very powerful person in this world. All right. So can you get back 25th of May 2021 back in your life with any amount of money or anything? No, right? So basically what's gone, you cannot have it back. All right. So you should ensure that what is your today, you are doing the best out of that. Now think you have your exam next month, not think you have your exam. Now your teachers are telling you, please look after this topic, prepare very well for your test and all, because you have to get a good score in your, exam. But you are not focusing on that. You're thinking, no, I am not ready for this now. Now your examination over and then you are sitting for study. So that won't help you. That nowhere is beneficial, right? You have to always understand one thing, that time and tide wait for nobody. Nobody, literally, all right? So time is the most powerful thing. So if you're wasting your own time, basically you're wasting your own life as well, right? Because the time that you have for the preparation for your test, that will not come back. The time you have for the preparation for placement will not come back. So you will have to do it now when it's important. So time is money. You can make money, but you cannot make time. So that's so true, isn't it? An inch of gold cannot buy an inch of time. So students, I just mentioned, right, your situation. You have so much to do. And if you remember your time when you were in third semester, fourth semester, fifth semester, that time also you had lot of activities to do. But compared to that time to this time, you have much more things to do now. So much of thing, and especially because your placement is just right there. Okay, you all are preparing for placement, you're going for companies as well. So everything, so much to do. Also, examination is just in the corner. Everything, expectation of resumes, expectation of projects, everything is there, right? So it is sometime becoming so odd to manage everything. All right, so let's understand what are the common time management problems. Okay, so procrastination. So what is procrastination? Let me do it tomorrow. No, no, I'm not ready tomorrow. Next Monday, then next Monday. So you're basically delaying your work, right? So what is needs to be done today? Like I quoted an example, you have your exam next month. Now if you are not preparing now, you will not get that score. Okay, so you, if you know that the task, that the activity, that exam is nearby, you will have to prepare now. Okay, you cannot wait. Not everything will happen according to you. You cannot say, no, I'm not ready, so I'll give exam after 2 months. So everything is scheduled, you will have your exam on time, so you will have to prepare. Same for the placement. You say that I'm not ready for the placement preparation, I want to do it next year, but by next year everyone will get placed, right? So you have to understand poor delegation. Okay, you're basically, what to say, no commitment, no deadline, no approach, no effective work, nothing. All right, everything is going in a so slow pace, low in energy, not giving proper results of any work mismanagement. Now you want to focus on study, you are not able to do it. Now then you sit for a study and you're thinking, let me now prepare my resume. Now you started preparing for that, you're not able to focus on that. So much of things, see, you have to manage. Now this is the time, 9 to 10. So why you have a timetable, that 9 to 9:50 I have this lecture, then 10 to 10:50 I have this lecture, then this time to this time I have this lecture, this time I have to attend GD. So we have this timetable that you can manage, and giving importance and proper time to every activity, every subject. Now, if you are trying to do everything together and get confused about everything together, it will be mismanaged, right? Deadline pressure. So, deadline, the day of submission, the day of completion of your work, exam, maybe project, maybe resume, you're always delaying. So, you have to have a, sincerely, you have to check on you that why you are always failing or fail to complete your work on the deadline. You have to understand the importance of deadline. Students, you are preparing for MNC, IT companies, and there the importance of deadline is very high. You have to complete your work on time. You cannot say, give me more half an hour, give me one more day. That's not how they work. Okay, so you will have to understand the importance of deadline. Demands from all part of our lives, like you have a personal life, your family, your own time, everything, your friends, and also your professional. As of now, your profession is your study, your placements, right? In future it will be a office, when you wherever you will work, right? Not proper planning. You don't plan anything, randomly doing anything and mismanaging everything. Confused about goals. You're not even sure what do you want to do today, tomorrow, in the life, 5 years down the line. You do not even know what to do. Confused. Okay, casual approach. You're being very casual about all these things. Not value own and others' time. You're not valuing your time and others' time as well. So suppose you have to attend certain things, you're not reaching out there, you're wasting their time and your time also, because if you are not preparing on time, you will not be great at your placement. Okay, not being realistic. You're always in the fairy world. You have to have the realistic calculations in your mind that you have to do it now, you will have to do this to get this. You will always have the realistic plan, not being in the fairy world. All right, too much carelessness. You're very casual, very careless. So if this, these are the problems basically which create a tussle, which create a problem in the managing time. So you are not able to manage time, you will not be able to manage time if you have all these poor qualities. Okay, do I need time management? Lot of people ask themselves, do I really need even time management? If these are the thing, these are the things that you have to keep in mind and have to understand. Yes, you do need time management. Everyone needs time management, basically. Tired and exhausted, whole day you feel tired and exhausted, you don't feel like to do anything. If you sit for study, you feel sleepy. You sit for project, you feel sleepy. You have to come for activity, you don't feel like, you feel exhausted, tired. So you're basically not doing something right. Okay, you're not sleeping properly, probably you're not eating properly, probably you're not focusing properly. See, there is a very famous say that if you don't have enemy within you who can, destroy you, all right, or spoil your life, no outside enemy can harm you. And who is that inside enemy? The negative thoughts. So when we try to do something, you will notice you have a lot of things to do and you feel very sleepy, very exhausted. So that's a real challenge. You will have to fight with that. You will have to focus on your important task in life. Out of balance, always like feel low in energy, low in interest, low in focus, everything. Too much to do. You always think like, I have too much to do, too much to do, I have to do study, I have to see. Everyone have 24 hours and everyone have to do. Even in the future, things will be even add on. As of now, you're a student, you're still study, parents are around, but when you will work, lot of things will be by your own. So that time you will even have lot of other things to do in a daily life. So you will have to be accustomed with this lifestyle now. And I think to survive, to have a quality life, we all do these things, and these are not bad. It is not bad to have lot of work, it is not bad to have things which is important in your life. Okay, not enough time for family. See, you will have to give time to your family as well and to yourself as well. All right, if you don't have me time, no, you will never be able to happily spend time in anything. So everyone have their hobby, their likings. You like watch something, you love listening to music, you love doing this and that. Do everything, but that is only possible if you do your work on time. Other work, you cannot ignore other work to only have me time. I am saying that manage your time for everything which is important, and also have a time for family and yours. That is a me time. Unable to get it all done, you're not able to complete any work, if please have an eye out, that are you able to finish your work or not, then serious issue. I procrastinate, like, let me do it tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Many one of you do this. Less satisfied with what you're doing, right? So you're comparing, I used to do this thing years ago. See, when you were in third semester, no, that time you had a little bit more time for preparation. That time you're preparing for placement. Now you are sitting for placement, you're appearing for placement. There's a huge difference. In future, you will be working in the company, right? Too many priorities. I mean, you feel like everything needs to be done instantly. No, you cannot be in a hurry to do everything now. You have to prioritize things. Now, this is important now. I have to do it now first. Okay. Now you have your mathematics paper tomorrow. Okay. And day after tomorrow, you have your English paper. So today you have time for the mathematics test preparation. But you say, no, I will prepare English and maths both. So neither you will be able to focus on English or math. If you have one topic, one exam tomorrow, so prepare that first. Then you take your tomorrow's time for the exam that you have day after tomorrow. This is how we prioritize things, which is needs to be done now. Do that first. You have to calculate what needs a maximum priority to do it now. You wish that you have more than 24 hours. That's again not realistic. Okay, why do we need time management? Let me tell you, why do you need time management? Why do we need time management? To save time. So save time is basically managing time. I am saving time for everything. I am saving time for myself. I am saving time for my family. I'm saving time for everything what is important, be it a placement, be it a test. For that, what you can do, I'll suggest you how to do a time management in the upcoming slide. Doing the right things, but and not setting things right. You're not trying to see, you have to understand one thing. Don't try to manage everything at a one time. First, one by one. Okay, doing the right things, prioritizing this work needs to be done now. Okay, so that is how you doing the right things at the right time. being in control of life, not driven by circumstances. So when you are not managing time and you have so much to do, you're failing to do, you're very upset, you're very angry, you're very stressed. So you basically channelize through that, driven by those circumstances. Don't be that. Control them, those problems. And that is only possible when you do everything on time by managing time. Having the right balance in the wheel of life. Life is all about balancing. We all hearing this since the childhood. So balancing, I balance everything, doing everything on time, managing, that is called balancing. To reduce stress, you are able to reduce your stress, because as you are managing everything on time, you are not stressed. To function effectively, so you want to do everything on time properly, so you are able to function properly. To increase your work output, basically results will be more better. You are giving proper quality time to everything, so your result even will be better. To have more control on over your responsibilities, so you have certain responsibilities in your personal life, in your professional life as well, you are focused on them, you are able to do everything on time. Help you prioritize. So if you do a time management, you can prioritize, this is now first work, then second work, this is I'll take a break in between. Everything you're managing, get more done in less time. So basically, see, when I'll tell you something. Suppose you sit for study at 9 a.m. All right. Now, when you are sitting for 9 a.m., you actually sit and started checking your phone. All right. And you reply to the WhatsApp messages, doing something on the Facebook, Instagram. Okay. These are the apps which keep people busy these days. Right. So you are doing that. Now it's already 10 o'clock, time and tide wait for none. In your mind, in the calculation in your mind, you sit at 9 o'clock. So basically you have this calculation in your mind that I am studying since 9 o'clock, where you are doing so much of other things. Probably in between you are checking the book, but doing that WhatsApp thing. Now you probably leave your room to go to the different room where your other family members are there, talking to them for a while, because these days we are at home, more time, and finally it's 11 o'clock. So 2 hours gone. In your calculation in mind, ये होता है ना बहुत बार के आपने सोचा कि मैं तो 9 o'clock को बैठ गई थी पढ़ने के लिए, तो बहुत टाइम हो गया पढ़ते पढ़ते, लेकिन एक्चुअली में आपने पढ़ाई कुछ नहीं किया, बस पेजेस को टर्न करते गए एंड दूसरे काम करते गए. राइट नाउ यू हैड अ प्लान in your timetable that 9 to 12, okay, so 9 to 10 1, 10 to 11 2, 11 to 12 3 hours for this particular topic, but 2 hours completely wasted and you have only 1 hour. Okay, so you basically not able to get that quality work, okay, out of your total time. You spent time, you sit at 9 o'clock, but you did something else at that time, which is definitely unproductive compared to what you have to do as a preparation for your examination. Making sure that you deliver things on right time, that is also important. Now, before I explain this slide, I will take you to this slide. Pareto's principle. Okay, now you guys can quote an example of Pareto's principle in the GD if you will have a topic of that is smart work versus hard work. So basically Pareto's principle is 80 versus 20 rule. So the Pareto's principle says, put your efforts where will make the most difference. I'll tell you something about this. Okay, Pareto was a brilliant person who actually wrote this principle, which has really been helpful for people since many years. The secret to success by achieving more with less. According to Pareto, you should always focus on smart work. Let me give you that example. So many people, what they do, they work for 80% of time, but they only get 20% result. So that is called hard work, or probably being casual. So now you see, I'll quote that example again. You sit for study at 9 o'clock. Your plan was 3 hours. I will focus on these two topics and I'll finish it. You sit at 9 o'clock, but didn't focus on what you wanted to do, you were doing something else. So in your calculation, you are still giving 9 to 12, but how much time you are exactly spending in what is important to do. So basically 80% time you surely give, but definitely the result will be 20% because you hardly studied anything what you wanted to study. So you have to do that. You have to see that if you are planning something, are you focusing on the execution or not, or productive work or not. Now think about the situation. You plan from 9 to 11, maybe, let me say that, not 9 to 12, 9 to 11, so proper 2 hours. Okay, so you now completely, the moment you sit, you decided, no, I'll not check phone for 2 hours, let me focus on this, I have exam, my teacher told me that this topic is important. Great. So you are giving 100% quality time in the to that two to the two topics in this 2 hours. Believe me, probably not 100%, maybe 100%, but actually maximum you will be able to prepare in that two topics. So you have to understand that you will have to focus completely. You constantly doing hard work because you don't have the strategy, you're not focusing, you're not improving, and you're just wasting your time. Smart work means in the minimum time. See, a lot of people think that smart work means shortcut. Smart work is never shortcut. Smart work is a strategic portion of work, that strategy that will give you the best result but with very less time. Okay, so if you know how to do things, you will be finished at work within very less time. But if you keep on struggling with the basics, you're distracting too much yourself to other things. Even 80%, 100% time, probably 0% result. Right? So basically, if you're putting so much of time but not getting that much of result, it's simply indication that you are not giving quality time to that portion of time that you wanted to spend and you spent on that particular activity. So that is called Pareto's principle, 80 versus 20. So many people do 80% effort but only get 20% of result because of the distractions. Okay, procrastination, mismanagement, okay, delegations, all this. But there are people, they say whatever the thing, if I sit with this work, I'll focus. They prioritize the work. So this 2 hours, nothing, but I will focus on this. So basically, they are spending 20% time, less time, but as because they were so much focused, they are getting the high-end results. That is 80%. That is called Pareto's principle. This is called smart work versus hard work thing. You can quote an example of Pareto's principle if you will have a topic, smart work versus hard work, in your GD round. And one activity you guys can do today after this session, if you will check your wardrobe, your almirah, you will notice one thing, that you have 80% clothes which you wear 20% time, and you have 20% clothes which you wear 80% time. So this is, see the cloth which we wear only 20% time, we spend, we have 80% of them, but you have 20% which you were 80%. So what is beneficial? So you will have to calculate things this way. So I hope the Pareto's principle is clear. Now, busy versus productive, which I wanted to explain after this. So you must be clear. So busy are those who, busy people are those who are spending 80% of time, but only getting 20% of result. And productive people are those who are spending 20% of time, but getting 80% of result. Let's understand their traits. Busy people have numerous work, like they do everything at a time but not focusing on any particular thing. And productive people have couple of priorities. So I will finish first these two things now, and then I'll take the other two things, and this way I can focus on everything. Busy people, those 80% work and 20% result people, they say yes to everything very fast. So they are busy. See, in life, no, you have to learn to say no as well. No is not that I do not want to do it. No, not that no, not that rude no. I'm not talking about that. No means, can I do it in some time because I'm already doing some work? Can I call back later because I am busy doing something? So that's called saying learn to say no. All right, so these people say yes, they take so much on them, and they are not able to finish everything, as because they are taking those work, taking that in charge, ownership of that work. So people expect they will do it, but then they are not able to do it because they have so much to do. So that's the reason they have a lot of problems. But these people, productive people, that 20% they do work and 80% get result. So they always think, do I have anything? Should I say yes? Let me check. Do I have this work or not? They're always being calculative. Busy people keep all doors open. Like this people can disturb them, that people can disturb them. They are not focusing. They have a lot of distractions. Okay, they keep the door open of Facebook, Instagram, even WhatsApp when they study. So they are not able to focus in anything. They close the doors. No, I am studying. No phone now. No WhatsApp now. So you have to understand what you are doing currently and what amount of concentration that work requires. Keep on topping, they are busy. So this people, you will see a lot of people, I'm busy because they are not able to finish any work, and they're all day busy. That 80% time they're busy, but only getting 20% of result. But these people always ensure that they do work 20% with a full concentration and 80% result, which is visibly visible. All right, so these people believe actions speak louder than words. They believe results speak louder than anything. So these people are multitasker. They will take everything together, not able to finish anything. But these people focus on one important goal at a time. These people always ask for advice. Should I do it? Am I able to do it? But these people know they are believing in their real actions, which help them to get their job done. Now, how to manage time and keep smiling? Let's understand. Making activity logs. These are the tips, guys, for you people. So you should make always realistic estimate plan that this much of time I supposed to see. If your work, a particular work needs 30 minutes, don't spend 1 hour on that. Okay, please ensure that whatever that maximum time it's required, only give that much of time. Don't waste your time. Make activity log. Today I will focus on this topics. This is important. Then tomorrow I will always make your active to-do list. Make your to-do list. Goal settings. So you should know what is your goal. Today you want to get, tomorrow you want to get a great score in your exam. Then you want to get placed. Today you want to focus on this topic. Always make your to-do list. Planning is important. So basically when you are preparing your to-do list, you are basically planning, because there is no execution without plan. You always should do plan what you will do today, tomorrow. That's how you channelize your life towards the right direction. Prioritizing, I just spoke a lot about this, that you should know what needs to be done now, one after another. This is how you giving priority to the work and according. So you will have to do a strategies like, this is the work I have to take now. I'll have to do now, then this work. So you should always make your strategy to finish everything on time. Pareto's principle I've explained to you. Schedule, always make a realistic, schedule. I will work for this many hours, then I'll study for this many hours, then I will eat, give time for everything. Okay, chunk, block and tackle. So please remove your distractions, avoid interruptions. Don't have those which is creating a trouble to complete your goal. Don't have any distraction, maybe a beep of your phone, maybe a ring of your phone, maybe somebody's calling you. You have to ensure you're focusing. So goal achieved after following these tips of time management. Be your own judge and your own motivator. You should always self-motivate yourself and always judge how much to do and how much you have done. And always say to yourself, yes, you can. You can do it. You can achieve it. Time management tips: get an early start. See, the more late you are in the day to wake up, the less hours you left for yourself. You have 24 hours and the time is running. So if you're late, so you have limited time. If you're a little early, you have more time. Create to-do list every day. You should have your to-do list every day. Maybe it's a sticky notes, anything. You have a whiteboard, writing it there. Complete the most important task the first, like start with a difficult task because you need a lot of concentration and energy. Learn to say no. Sleep for 7 to 8 hours bare minimum, or if it's not possible, bare minimum 6 to 7 hours, because you need a rest. Your mind need a rest as well. Devote your entire focus to the task, like concentrate what you are doing currently. Don't get distracted. Use spare minutes wisely. You can take a power nap, you can read something, whatever you feel like, but always have a break. If you notice, you have 10 minutes of break in between all lectures. That is to give you a breather. You can have water, you can think, you can sit relaxedly this 10 minutes. Okay, turn key task into your habit. What is important? Suppose communication is important, reading is important, focusing in is, so do something daily, make it your daily habit that you are automatically doing those important. Okay, so TV, internet, gaming time, amount, proper amount of time, not like too much that you are watching TV only and all. You do watch, that is your me time, but not whole day. Organize yourself, everything organized, scheduling, planning, to-do list, this is organized. Leave a buffer time between tasks. You should always have a buffer time. The break hours, you need that break. Always give yourself a break. Don't think of the totality of your to-do list. First, see how much you can do. You make a to-do list, but see how much. Give a proper time to everything with a full concentration. Always believe 20% time and 80% result. Exercise and eat healthily. You have to look after your body. You will have to look after your health. That is also important. Do something during waiting time. You can read, you can listen to something, lock yourself in. You are at the isolated place when you are studying, focusing on something, not like people are coming to calling you, talking to you. Commit to your plan to do something. Like you should have that commitment towards your to-do list. Find the time for stillness, like think as well. Have a time for thinking what you want to do tomorrow, day after tomorrow, how you want to plan. Always have that. Eliminate non-essential, which is not important, leave it. Utilize weekend. I always say to you, have a great time in weekend. So that is important as well to energize you for next week. Let others know when you are busy. Learn to say no. Basically, enjoyment should be always be a part of your goal. Should not forget enjoyment, having great time with the family, me time. That is equally effective and important. So do something today that your future self will thank you for. Never stop trying, never stop believing, never give up. Your day will come. Believe in yourself. Don't focus on your problems, focus on your dreams. You got to put yourself in the situation of opportunity, determination, optimism, and confidence. So that's about a time management. I prepared another document as well. This is a Word document, which I will also share. The similar things you have here, benefits of time management and everything. This is a similar thing which I have discussed with you. I will share this with you as a study note. These are very, 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 very important, students. Please ensure that you are doing everything. Now you have so much of things to do. These tips will help you to do everything on time. Okay, always remember, time and tide wait for nobody. Once this time gone, see, this is a great thing that you are having placements, right? Along with your degree, when you will be completing your 8th semester and the 4 years of engineering degree. So that time you no need to think like now where I'll have to apply for job, where I'll go, where I'll look for, will I get a proper job with this city, that city, checking, endlessly those job portals. So many people can get job from there. Okay, but this is again help, isn't it? You are getting job before you complete your degree. So that is a great thing. You are getting all that kind of support from your faculty members to help you to get prepared, isn't it? So this is the best thing can happen, students. All right, so if I just show you this document also, which I prepared as a Word document for you, so you can see this, how to manage your time. All right, set your goals correctly. So what is your goal? You should set them correctly. Prioritize wisely. Set a time to complete, time limit. So you should always give yourself a deadline. This topic I will prepare for in 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Always give yourself a deadline and see you are able to achieve it within deadline or not. Take a break, that is important in between tasks. Organize yourself, always organize your plan, scheduling, your to-do list, remove non-essential, plan ahead. Benefits, you will have a very less stress. Only those people are maximum in stress, those who are not able to finish their work on time. More time you have for a lot of other things. You will have more opportunities as well. Okay, ability to realize your goals and tips for effective time management: set goals correctly. So you should know what is important. Smart method, that 80 versus 21, like we will have to ensure that we are spending only 20% but quality at time with full concentration and getting 80% result. Prioritize wisely. You will have to prioritize your work as well, that this is now then this then that. Okay, set a time limit, that stopwatch, you can say, you can use a stopwatch for this. You can see a time as well, giving deadline. Task, take a break in between, that is also important. Okay, organize everything that is you have to do, and remove non-essentials and plan ahead. So these are the things I will share this Word document and this PPT both to all of you today itself, right after this lecture. Please ensure that you are going through them, preparing well. Students, you know what, it is very important to have a great career. It is very important to have the education. And honestly speaking, you have this two both, important opportunities in life. Now you are also having a, graduation degree from a very reputed college. Also, you are getting a great placements. Don't miss this opportunity. I'm not saying you will not get anything out of this, but this will be very easy, and the kind of package, the kind of profile you are getting, that is really high end, that is really classic. So please ensure that you are getting this placement, you are doing everything for your placement. That is so much important, students. All right, so take our help, prepare your resume. Whenever whenever you have any doubt, we are always there to help you, and you know that very well. Okay, you have a concern regarding technicals, that you can discuss with the concerned faculty. You have a concern with the GDPI resume and everything, you can always reach out to me. All right, you can discuss with your academics, faculty members about the academy, and everyone, that ready to help you. And every teacher is, dedicatedly helping you guys. All right, so please ensure that do everything, do the best for your placement and get placed in this company. Is that clear to all of you about time management, students? Please acknowledge yes or no. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Thank you so much, Balraj. So, and everyone, please ensure that if you will have any doubt, you will ensurely will tell us, will discuss with us. Don't feel hesitant to reach out to us. I always say that. Okay. Now, I hope you like the session. All right, I will plan some more session in future as well. Good luck to all of you. I request you do really great in your placement. Do everything, do best practice, focus on everything that is important for your placement. And guys, please also check your MCAT score on their MCAT site. Okay, probably by now you will have your score reflecting on their site. So please check that as well. Prepare for your annual exam. Your academic score is very important, is very effective for your curriculum, for your placement, for your degree as well. So please ensure you're giving the best to your annual exam. Have a flying colors, have a great scores in your exam. Take care of yourself. The time is little tough for all of us. So at this point of time, it is very important to stay motivated, to stay happy. So look after yourself, look after your family as well, but do everything that is important for your placement. I have a request to all of you students that don't miss this opportunity of the placement. You will thank yourself, thank to this college, every faculties, everything that helped you to get placed, prepare you to get placed, and first to say thank you to yourself once you get placed, because that is your effort end of the day. All right, so do everything, students. Okay, and whenever any faculty call you for me, any faculty call you for any activity, please positively respond. Okay, and whenever there is an interaction regarding the placement, tell me this, the update and all. Always, instantly respond to your teachers, because we are doing everything best for your placement only. So make the most out of it. Take care of yourself, stay motivated. Don't have a low esteem, don't feel demotivated. Stay motivated, relax, be happy. It's okay, give your best. And guys, be in uniform when you will have your placement drive. Be in a proper formal attire. See that everything is perfectly ready for your interview. Do give best in every interview round and do practice everything. I started with this note: do not focus in only one thing. You will have to focus in everything that is important for your placement. So do focus in everything, students, okay? Be it's your online test, be it's your HR interview round, be it's your technical interview round. Everything is equally important. So that's all from my side, students. Take care of yourself. All the best for your exams, okay? And do great in life. I'll again connect you very soon. All right. God bless you all and take care. Have a great day. Have a great weekend ahead. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Beta.
you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.